Hello everyone. Today we have with us Mr. Neeraj Seth, the co-founder and director of Trufrost Butler, the leading player in the commercial refrigeration industry and the food services industry in India. So let us hear from Mr. Neeraj.
Yeah, so I've been a part of the industry for over 2 decades now. Starting with our first venture way back in 2004 when we set up Trufrost. It's been a very educative journey for us. We've learned a lot, we've evolved with the industry. There have been a lot of deep insights thanks to the kind of clients we've worked with. So we had a very close look at what works, what doesn't work, what are the pain points. So I think those insights did help us to identify certain pain points in the industry, which we're trying to cater to with our new innings in Trufrost and Butler. So I'd be happy to elaborate on them as we go by in the talk.
Yeah, sure. So cafe has become the third space nowadays, like we do work, the socializing and everything. How do you think the consumer behavior is changing today as Indian market perspective?
For sure, I think the cafe culture has evolved most rapidly within the overall food service space. Particularly post-COVID, we've seen a massive, explosive transition into development or coming in their own way of specialty coffee chains like Blue Tokai and various others. And several smaller niche players also have come in. It's not just the international QSRs which are growing in India, but I think it's very consumer-driven growth where the younger demographics in particular, the well-traveled demographics of India, the youth of India, are evolving in their palette of coffee consumption. And coffee is also very addictive. It's very immersive subject. People like to make conversations around coffee. They want to hang out around coffee.
Yes.
So in that sense, yes, the coffee space has evolved way faster than the rest of the food service space, which is also growing very rapidly though.
How you justify this word smart, efficient and scalable?
Yeah, so the word smart largely comes from a lot of automation and infusion of technology in food service equipment, including coffee machines and various other equipment that go into coffee shops and restaurants. Innovation is embedded into the word technology. And I think scalability is only possible if there is technology. Otherwise, we are very highly barista-driven or a chef-driven restaurant or a cafe. But if we really want to scale up, unless there is an infusion of technology, there is consistency of food and beverage output, scalability becomes often it becomes a roadblock for scalability.
So, sir, as BIS compliance has become critical in the cafe industry in India, and so how do you think the players into the restaurant and F&B, they are adapting it, and how in the future you think?
I think it's a good question because Make in India and BIS compliances for quality, safety, etc. are becoming the rule of the game now. Starting 1st of October 25, which is 3 months ago, coffee machines and various other dispensing equipment, as we call it, have already come under the gamut of BIS, which means you cannot import any coffee machine or dispensing equipment, whether it is fully automatic coffee machines or semi-automatic coffee machines or coffee beans grinders or soft serve dispensers. This category of products cannot be imported in India without being BIS certified. On the other hand, the government is also focusing on the Make in India program.
Yes.
So I think the two are talking to each other, the programs BIS and Make in India, and in anticipation of this massive change that is already hit us in India, we as a company have put significant investments in setting up a very large 1 lakh square feet facility in Bombay. We should be getting BIS certifications for a lot of our products, including coffee machines, etc. And we've done this in partnership with our international vendors, people who know the space, who know how it works. So it will start as an assembly unit, and then gradually it will branch out into a full-scale manufacture by doing a lot of localization. So we are kind of taking a very proactive on this subject.
If I may ask you, what will be the go-to-market strategies for next 2 to 3 years?
two, three things. We've just finished a fundraise. We've received growth capital, a significant amount, and the outlay is planned around two, three avenues. One is we are very seriously, making investments in our factory in Bombay, which would come up, I think, the next couple of months. And we are also strengthening our service backbone, both the human resources attached to the service, as well as parts and training and so on and so forth. The third foray is likely to be in our experience centers, in the manner in which our customers experience our products. We want to be more relevant to them. We want to build communities. We want to engage with them in a more meaningful way. So we currently have 3 experience centers in India. One in Gurgaon in our corporate office. One we have in Mumbai. The third one is Bangalore, which is a company-driven, manned by our own resources such as chefs and baristas and training resources. So we engage with the community and we would like to continue on that path. But like I mentioned earlier, we also have one eye on exports.
Any tip for the fellow entrepreneurs, if you can give the young entrepreneur in the same industry, in the smart kitchens industry or the cafe industry?
Today, if you have to be successful, you got to be really passionate and hungry. You got to be hungry for learning. You got to be wise enough to discover that if you've made mistakes, you need to tweak. You learn from your own failures. You've got to learn from your own successes. But persistence does help. Learning does help, and that learning has to be fused back into building your businesses. So that's the only advice I would give to fellow business people, and particularly young startups which are coming up.
Well, great, Mr. Neeraj, for the insightful conversation we had.
Thank you.
I hope
Okay,
it was
cheers.
good. Cheers.